Okay, we're back. CNC Nerd Factory. That's her with the face. Again, Rohan.
Cruz.
Okay. All right, so...
Okay, so we're going to see the Rogue One trailer that none of us have seen. And I heard rumors. I try to stay away from the rumors. But I did hear that one rumor. And you guys know which one I'm talking about. But can I just like do like a 2-minute intro, like a 2-minute thing with my Star Wars thing?
It's not a spoiler, is it?
No. It's just my whole... So like my backstory with Star Wars. So I'm a child that was born in the 70s. And I had never... ever in my life saw Star Wars. Never. And all my friends like, you gotta watch it. And I was like, I'll watch it when I wanna.
Yeah.
So, 3 months ago?
Yeah.
I decided to watch it. And I
Yeah.
started off
why did you start it?
because I just felt like it.
And who was it that pushed you to watch the damn thing?
Me?
No. You said you didn't like Star Wars. I said, how can you be a fan of the genre and just not like Star Wars? I said, how is that possible?
Anyways, so...
It's one thing to be somebody who is watch it and it was more of like Star Trek because it's this weird thing.
I still haven't watched that either.
Star Trek.
He hasn't seen Fargo. Okay, we're off track. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Continue.
finally, I started watching it, and I started off in
Episode 4.
with episode 4, which is I
Good.
started off in the order by year. So
Yes.
I said 4, 5, 6, 1, 2.
3.
What?
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2. There you go.
Right.
And then the one that just came out, the new
Force Awakens.
Force Awakens.
Which is 7.
And it was the single most amazing cinematic experience I've ever had, and I totally get it. And by the way, I belong to the dark side. Just need to let y'all know that.
I think nobody's surprised by that who's been watching it. We know you're on the dark side. There's
Shut your face.
no surprise to that whatsoever. Sith Lord forever.
So now that you guys know, I'm really, really excited about this. So I'm a newbie to Star Wars, but I'm in there, man. I'm in there like swimwear. So we're about to watch this shit.
Right. So we're about to watch Rogue One Star Wars Story trailer official, which again, I told her that it was going to drop. I said, don't watch it.
Yeah, he made me not watch it.
Don't watch it. So we want to do a reaction.
I'm not allowed to do anything. You know who the producer is, right?
Yeah, well, I'm the one's like saying, okay, this is where the good stuff is. I'm like a drug dealer. I said, here's
And
the good stuff.
thank you for like our new subscribers too.
Yes.
We were
thank
really
you.
excited.
So-
We only had 5, and now we have so many more than 5. It's
A
really
little
cool.
more than 5. So again, like I said, if you subscribe to our stuff,
Thank you so much.
Comment, share it with your friends, anything.
We'll do this anyway.
Again, like it. Again, any ideas you have, let us know, and we'll do it. So on that note, we're gonna review this thing in 3, 2, 1.
I'm already excited.
The world is coming undone. Imperial flags reign across the galaxy.
I'm already excited. I already want to see it.
Can you be trusted without your shackles?
Let's just get this over with, shall we?
We've a mission for you. A major weapons test is imminent. We need to know how to destroy it.
If you're really doing this, I want to help. Good. I've been recruiting for the rebellion for a long time.
We destroyed our home. I fight the Empire now.
I fear nothing. All is as the Force wills it.
Yes, my boy.
Gina, stop.
The captain says you are a friend. I will not kill you.
Mr. Judy.
Thanks. There isn't much time. Every day they grow stronger.
I already know. Yes, it's in December. Oh my God, I
There is a
love it.
97.6% chance of failure. He means well.
This is our chance to make a real difference. Are you with me?
All the way.
I knew it.
Yes!
Well,
Yes, I already knew that.
well, I knew that going into it. There was rumors going on that
That's the one that I heard.
Yep.
That's the one where I saw like some meme and it was like this dude was like, when you find out
Vader.
Darth Vader's gonna be in the new Star Wars, and you're like,
you know that this whole time. I mean,
yes, the whole time I knew it.
Well, I knew that was going to happen. Again, it was how he was going to look. I mean,
So
I know how
he's
look.
obviously gonna get like, I'm sure he's gonna get like a new. I'm sure he's gonna look the same, but like cleaner, like
Well, he's got to be.
Pimp My Raider.
This is
type
going to
of
be
shit.
a lot younger because they can't use David Prowse because he was he's. I don't know if he's still alive. He's the guy who originally did the body
Right.
of Vader back in the day.
No,
So
I
they're
don't think
gonna-
he's alive.
Yeah, he might be dead, but of course they're going to still use.
Sorry if you're alive.
But they're still going to use James Earl Jones' voice, obviously. So that's
So excited.
So they're going to go for a much younger actor, and if that's the case, he's going to be able probably to fight a lot better than kind of in between how he was in Episode 4 and how his character was by Episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so still very young, very much powerful Sith Lord at this point. So it won't be kind of the slow fighting that we got used to in Episode 4, where it's just kind of the exactly. So yeah, I got the sound effects too. So
Just saying.
just saying. So I want to see how the fights are, but again, I like the look of it. I mean, it's very more realistic. I mean, I know Abrams did it with the last film, Force Awakens. Kind of gave it.
Who's doing this film again? I can't remember.
I don't recall. I don't remember. I'll have to do some research.
I know
on it.
that I know that this is a Star Wars story, so
Yes.
it's not necessarily in the same it's not supposed to follow like a
It's-
specific order with the rest of the movies.
It is, in a sense, in between Episodes 3 and 4. So this is like literally right before Episode 4.
So,
so
do you think we might get a little bit of your favorite person, Jar Jar?
Jar Jar
He
is...
loves Jar Jar.
Everybody knows.
Loves him.
I want that guy blown up, shot. I want no image of Jar Jar ever again.
Loves him.
I hate that.
Oh, you're such a kidder.
Does his face look like I'm joking?
He's kidding.
No,
He's
I'm not
totally
joking.
kidding.
So I want to see that, but I love the fact that it's, even though it's sci-fi, the look of it is very, if you want to
It's a
call it,
lot of
real-
action.
very
There's
very
definitely a lot of
realistic.
action going on.
Yeah, it's going to be more like, as they say,
Drama.
much like a kind of war film, which is what it is.
Right,
So-
but I feel a lot of drama. There's not a lot of light notes in here. Like even
No.
with the other ones, you still had like a one comedy, line or
Yeah.
a funny thing.
Oh, there's no.
But here, this is
no.
straight like
Oh.
they mean Lucasfilms means fucking business right now.
Although the character, the droid that they have, that's Alan Tudyk. I don't know if you know the actor. He was in Firefly.
Yes,
He's done.
I'm familiar with him, but I'm
Right.
not. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's the way his character was like apparently an Imperial droid that they caught and
coming out in December.
they reprogrammed him, so now he's fighting for the rebellion, and he always usually plays very comedic characters, so he may be, for what it is, almost like closest to like their version of a C-3PO, where he's going
Right.
to bring a little bit of the comedy. We saw none of it in this.
Right. Now, we'll say this, because I'm kind of a newbie to
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars, I'm still not like 100% familiar with the language. So, like, I don't remember what certain planets are called or
Right.
what certain. I know the Death Star.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the Death Star. That's
Well,
home for me.
Well, you do know what this is supposed to be about, though.
Right.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, what are they called?
The Walkers, Imperial Walkers.
Walkers.
Those are the Walkers. Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah.
And also, when I looked at it, I immediately thought about Spider-Man because he made that reference during.
Oh yeah,
remember?
like that old movie,
Yeah.
that old very old movie.
Right.
Which, if
So I immediately thought about Spider-Man. I looked at it, I was like, oh, Spider-Man!
well, they're all owned by the same company now,
Right,
since
it's all
Disney
the
owns
same.
them anyway. So that's
But
good.
I'm really, really excited to see this. I'm probably going to go home and marathon all this shit
Again, okay.
Because it's so good. And,
Well, if
and
that's
all
a-
my Star Wars fans know, it really genuinely is. I can't believe that I just now, after all these years,
Oh well, if that's the case, there's something else you should probably watch.
I don't want to watch Star Trek.
No, Star Trek. It's Star Wars related.
I already saw the ones with the one that I told you.
No, Star Wars
With the
Rebels.
Ewoks.
Star Wars Rebels. It's
Oh, I
it-
heard about those.
It's in canon, so it's consistent with. Unlike some of the fiction that they've come out with, they're saying that that animated series is very much canon with this, and it's good. I mean, it's
I'll
good.
give it a shot.
It's good. It's worth checking out.
I'll give it a shot.
Again, there are.
We're going to eventually get him to watch Fargo because season 3's coming up, and I think it's been nominated for how many Emmys? Like
Couldn't tell you.
16 or something?
Couldn't tell you.
Like
Couldn't-
16 Emmys. give or take a few.
With all the other shows I'm watching, I mean, I just got into Orange.
16 Emmys in all the other shows he's watching. Not Fargo.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
You watch Orphan Black? Okay, that's
I've
what I
seen
thought.
3 episodes.
I've seen 3.
I've seen. How many episodes of Fargo have you seen?
I've seen a couple episodes of Fargo. Actually, I have.
You're a liar.
No,
Just like he's lying about how much he loves Jar Jar.
no, that's dead ass serious. I can't stand that son of a bitch. Anyway, but
So
I'm in again. I was all in.
they can have all my money. I'm gonna see this shit in IMAX 3D and
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably go back and see it like 10
Even
times.
when I've heard about, apparently there was some problems with it. Apparently, I don't know if it was because of testing or if they want to do some reshoots.
Problems how?
I don't know. I mean, I've heard there were some issues with either what was filmed so far. Again, any
The directing? The direction that it was going, or
I don't know. I mean, I just heard there were some issues with what either was how when it was tested. Apparently, I don't know if it got or if there was some reshoots or if there were some reshoots. Again, any of our subscribers, if you know whatever problems they said they were,
let us know. Let us know. 'Cause
in the comments, please let us know.
we're only human.
Yeah, so I was all in from like the first teaser and everything else I keep seeing. It's got me. Like I said,
love that actress. I love that actor ever since I saw her in The Theory of Everything. I mean, I've seen her in other things, but
Sure.
like The Theory of Everything was kind of like where she really won me over.
Yeah, mhm.
I saw her, and she was also in another movie. It'll come to me.
Sure.
But anyway, but The Theory of Everything, that's when she really sold it for me. And so when I was really excited to find out that she was going to be
Right.
like the main
the lead.
character.
Yeah. So again,
And they're really good about like having women be leads,
That's the one thing I will admit is I did hear initially. Again, there were some, and again, these are the idiots who still got mad over, like, oh, we have female leads in the genre. Why? Exactly. Accept it. Deal with it. If we can watch Buffy, if we like Xena back in the day, if those of us who want to see Wonder Woman,
What?
exactly. If we can deal with it again, it's a new story. It's a new age. There are women who love this genre, obviously. So why
This
not?
guy.
And
This guy.
And again, I'm a guy. I have no problem with seeing women taking a lead in a film if it's written well.
I don't understand what that's about.
If it's written well. And again,
Yeah, of course. If it's written, I don't want the fucking victim, come rescue me type shit. She holds her own.
That's been played
like
out.
Ray holds her own.
Yeah, that whole thing's been played out. As a guy, I get tired of seeing that, which is why for many years, and this is again another thing, I used to hate Lois Lane because she used to always need to be rescued all the freaking time.
Oh my god, I fucking hate that
I
bitch.
couldn't stand her.
Oh my god, Superman.
I mean,
I'm falling.
But again, I digress. But I like seeing if it's very well done, I'm cool with it.
Absolutely. And they have, and I get a lot of shit for this, but I liked 1, 2, and 3. I liked it. I fucking liked it. I really enjoyed those movies.
Okay.
For what they were. Okay, and I will say this, because I even mentioned this to you before. I did not commit to these movies in the 70s like a lot of other people did. So I didn't have that build-up that you had to wait for the first one to come out after how many years? 13, 14 years?
A long time.
And then you get to see the first one.
Yeah.
I got to see it one after the other after the other. So for me, instant gratification, I was happy.
Sure.
But for you, that you had to wait and you played with the toys and I didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
For me, it was a little bit different.
I didn't hate 1, 2, and 3. It's just that 1, 2, and 3 didn't overwhelmingly.
True.
I like it. It was like part 1. What do I like? I like Darth Maul. Everybody liked Darth Maul, and they killed him.
That's my boy.
And he introduced Jar Jar Binks. Number
He
two,
loves Jar Jar.
Okay,
you.
they got a little bit better with a little bit more of the fighting, and I said, okay, that's cool.
Annie.
Yeah. Although again, I wasn't too much of a fan of Hayden Christensen, or however you say his last name, who played Anakin when he was a teenager, young man, and all that stuff. And that's when I think they started CGI.
And
they just started doing more CGI.
It was definitely, but then again, it's a different time. I mean, it came out, in the 2000s.
Yeah.
And for like New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, all those came out in the 70s and 80s.
So they had to rely on more practical effects.
And we also remember Jim Henson was alive.
Yeah, but again,
he was alive. He was hands-on with these things.
Sure.
He gave us Yoda.
Yes. And And they gave him again. They
Mic drop.
They didn't CGI him in episode 1. They CGI'd him in 2 and 3.
They did.
So again, I know they had to, especially with that fight scene.
The fight scene.
The fight scene.
And actually, I was not a fan of CGI Yoda. Remember, I told you I did not like. I really liked the little
yeah.
little
Okay. Most of us did.
Jim Henson Yoda.
Most of us did. But again,
it is what it is.
yeah. So that's it. Again.
All in all, I'm very excited about this. I like the way that it's going. I really don't have anything negative to say as a whole.
Sure, I want to see.
Nothing.
I want to see more of the characters fleshed out. I mean, right now, I mean, the only ones. I mean, the lead actress you know, of course, Forrest Whitaker. I know. The Donnie Yen, who plays a blind character in this one. I don't know any of the other actors really. I think there's one guy in there. I think he looked like he might have been one of the actors who might have been one of the Raid Redemption movies. I could be entirely wrong, but. And of course, Alan Tudyk, I know because I knew by his voice that he's going to be in it. So again, he's another person I recognize. But beyond that, again, I'm all in. Again, they're going to take my freaking money anyway. It's going to be like IMAX, 3D, and whatever the other effect is, where we start feeling like the seats moving around, wherever the heck that is. That kind of.
Sorry for screaming too.
But yeah, but hell, the rest of us going to be screaming when we see this damn movie anyway.
I'm probably going to squeal in the theater.
So, but all good. Again, I'm glad I got to see it. It's
Drop your comments. Let us know what you think, how excited you are, how much
Right.
you love Jar Jar Binks, and come to the dark side.
I don't know if it's the dark side if you love Jar Jar Binks. I mean, Brain did.
I didn't say I loved him. I said you loved him.
You said you like.
I said Darth Maul is my boy,
I like
and I
Jar-
said you love Jar Jar.
No, I like Darth Maul. They killed him off. It pissed me off. Whatever. The only character that I actually liked, they killed off early in that one. But that's an old complaint. Nothing I can do about that now. Whatever. So that's where we are with this one. And again, let us know what you think. And we'll guys catch you next time.
Bye. Good night.
Peace.